Hey guys, it's Josh. Welcome to a mine rant. It's been a couple weeks since my last one. In my last one, probably sounded pretty sad. Um, I'm still here. I didn't like kill myself or anything. I just have been dealing with a lot. Um, Also, I have nothing in my inventory because I died. I was doing some off-screen, like trying to bolster up or something, and I died. But yeah, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff in my personal life. I think it all kind of came to a close yesterday. Or not, I wouldn't say close, but kind of came to a head yesterday. I'll get some wood. Has to do with my ex situation. I guess I'm just kind of reaching the point of acceptance. You know, I've been seeing her a lot, and it's really nice and really fun. I enjoy my time with her, but I was struggling a lot because it's a lot of feeling, and it wasn't where I wanted it to be. And the way things were progressing, it might not have been like that for a while. And I was just, me personally, it was hurting me more than doing me any good. And that's not necessarily her fault. That's just who I am as a person and how I was reacting to the situation. So I just have to take some time away from all that until I can either A, figure out like if what I want with her, if I can, you know, just be friends with her and be okay with that, or, you know, remove myself completely from her life, because I don't want to keep having issues with her and causing her turmoil because of my own personal grievances. So I've just been dealing with that recently, kind of trying to get to this acceptance stage, and that's what I kind of wanted to talk about today, acceptance. I would say my version of acceptance it isn't about giving up or settling for less. It's just about like acknowledging reality, like reality of a situation you're in. I think that's very difficult. Something I'm still struggling with, or else I would have been fine just hanging out with her every day and not being with her. You know, just doing what we have been doing recently and just been fine with that. But I just wasn't able to accept that. While still seeing her, I have to walk away from that situation and heal. Sorry, there's like an Avengers level threat outside my house, so you might hear some like people moving around. Acceptance is also recognizing what you can and can't control. There's a lot in life that you just can't control. You can't control how someone feels about you. You can't control, you know, situations. You can't make them play out how you might want it to play out. You can influence people, you can influence situation, but you can't control it. And you know, accepting a situation doesn't mean you're okay with it, but you're choosing to live in the present instead of resisting it. So, you know, the situation I'm in, you know, it sucks in a lot of ways. It's really cool in a lot of ways, but it sucks in a lot of ways, and it's not something I can continue to be a part of the way I was. So, you know, I'm choosing to live in the present instead of resisting it, and this is how I have to do it. I have to just walk away from her for a little bit, from the friend group, and it's been the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my entire life. It sucks, especially when it's something and it's all you can think about 24 hours a day. It's been the hardest not to just pick up my phone and text her and tell her how much I miss just seeing her in any form, and miss our friend group. It's so difficult, but I can't physically keep doing that. It's like I was killing myself. Like I said, it's not on her by any means. It's my own personal grievances. But unfortunately, it seeps out and causes issues, and I don't want to cause any turmoil to the people I love anymore. So if that means I have to disappear for a while, then so be it. It's what just has to be done. I want to build a staircase. I'm going to get a bunch of cobblestone and start building a staircase down. So the cost of resistance is what I want to lead into. You know, holding on to what could have been only drains your energy and keeps you stuck. So if you're so continuously caught up on, you know, we could have been amazing, we could have been perfect, just give me another chance, this, that, this, that, this, that. You know, you're just going to stay stuck in this never-ending cycle. And I'm just, like, it sounds so simple, but it's like something I'm just now realizing. Like, if I continue to just, maybe I'll have another chance. Maybe if I just do this, we'll get back together, you know, this, and that. Maybe if I just, like, no, nobody knows how a situation is going to play out until it happens, you know what I mean? And then just waiting around forever is just going to cause you, you'll just stay stuck in the position that you are in, and you'll never heal, you'll never get better. You know, resisting reality creates suffering mentally. And you know, just replaying the past doesn't change it. So if you just keep living in that moment or moments over and over again, then it's, I mean, yeah, you know, it's good to reflect, but sometimes you have to just let things go to heal. Even if you don't want to, even if it's the hardest thing you've ever had to do. Yeah, this is kind of nice. Because I want to be able to go down there and not have to fucking jump down every time. So I just ask you to ask yourself, is my frustration changing anything, or is it just making me miserable? Because, you know, I was getting very frustrated by, like, just in my own thoughts, you know, when we were together, it's cool, but, like, when I would think about things and, like, where I was in life, it was making me very frustrated. And it wasn't doing me any good except making me more miserable in my situation. And, you know, if you're with someone, they know how to read you. They can tell. They're not, like, most people aren't stupid. They know, like, you know when your significant other is not feeling happy or they're acting off. So just ask yourself, is my frustration changing anything, or is it just making me miserable? And, you know, after you've done some of these reflectings, you just have to find the silver lining. You know, acceptance gives you freedom to move forward instead of being weighed down by what you wish was different. So, you know, what I mean by that is just, once you accept it, accept your current situation, this is how my life has played out, you get it's like a feeling of freedom, because, like, you've just accepted this is how it is. You know, I can't change it personally. This is gonna be difficult. You can't change it. You can't control the situation how you want. So you can stop worrying about, like, how it's gonna play out. Jeez, of course, bro. Of course. It just gives you, it's like a weight off your shoulders, because, you know, at least in my case, that weight was very heavy. I was very much like, why aren't things playing out like how I want it to? Why isn't it this dream fairy tale? And then once I'm still struggling, but once I, you know, get better with time, with accepting this, I can already feel a little bit of weight off my shoulders, even though it is hard and it is painful. There is some benefits to it. It isn't all bad. Even in painful situations, there's a lesson, you know, there's a lesson in everything, a strength, or even just a new opportunity that comes from it, you know. In my case, I'm really trying to learn myself. I've low-key, like, I've just disappeared from a lot of people's lives recently, because I just want to be alone in my own right. I just want to figure myself out, because I don't want to hurt anybody, because I'm emotional. I don't want to say things that cause people issues. I don't want to be the talk of the town, you know. I don't want to make people cry. Like, I don't want to do that. And if that means I have to be alone for extended period of time, then that's a journey I'm willing to take. And then pushing forward after acceptance. Once you accept where you are, you can focus your energy on what's next. So, you know, once you accept that reality, like, hey, this is my situation, and I just can't change it. I have to. This is where I am in life. This is where my life has led me. Now I can focus on what's next for me. Whether that's making new friends, whether that's, you know, loving yourself, which is what I want to do so bad, is just be comfortable with myself. Especially, like, the urge to, like, just fill that bed or fill that void with a new person. It's not worth it. I really want to take this time to just learn me. I don't want to sit here wasting time with, like, random people, or, you know, because I'm just gonna end up hurting more people in the long run, and also hurting myself, because, you know, I'm not taking this beautiful opportunity to learn myself. When I've been alive for 20 years, you know, and there's so much I don't know about myself. So instead of focusing on new relationships with, like, people, and I'm not saying you shouldn't have, like, friends or anything, but instead of focusing on, like, a romantic thing, I want to learn myself. And that's why I'm okay with just being alone, even if, like, even from friends, like, I'm okay with just being by just Josh for a little bit. Because, you know, the more time you're alone, it gets easier, and also, you know, you're just with your thoughts all day, and you just sit there and reflect and think, and, man, you'll realize a lot about yourself that you never knew. I guess, like, so a lot of this has come from the relationship I was in. You know, I'm becoming the person I am because of this breakup. And it sucks that that's what it took to finally start learning myself, but I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change how things have played out. because I'm learning a lot. And maybe I would have never got to this point, or maybe it would have taken something else in the future. But I'm glad I'm here now and I'm doing it. This is so difficult, bro. What the fuck? Why did I choose this big cliff? And resisting the situation has made things worse. That's why I was gone from this channel for a little bit, because I was living in a fairy tale. I was ignoring how I truly felt because I love spending time with this person, even though it was hurting me. I love hanging out with we'll call her Cobblestone in this video. I really love hanging out with Cobblestone. She is the coolest person I've ever met in my entire life. But hanging out with her every day and spending the night over there all the time and seeing her, and we were still acting like we were in a relationship, except we just weren't. That's just not something I can do. That's not something I wanted. And it was killing me, but I was ignoring it because I didn't want to ruin what we had going. I didn't want to rock the boat. But dude, it was catching up to me. It was eating me alive, and I'm not good at hiding how I feel. And so like she could read through that, and I would just not talk to her about it because, like I said, I don't want to rock the boat. And it just causes issues. She thinks it's her, and then it was causing issues. I was resisting what I needed to do. And it all came to a head yesterday. We talked about it. I just said, hey, I can't do this right now. Like, I really just can't. And that was the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my entire life, is walking away. And I don't know where it's going to lead. If she were to call me right now and want to talk, I would, of course, talk to her and talk things out. But I have to stop reaching out first. I have to stop making myself so available. And that sounds kind of shitty, but it's just what I have to do right now. I've been just too caught up just sitting here waiting for things to change, for life to just hand me what I want. I have to just choose me for a little bit, and whatever happens is going to happen, Whether I lose friends, whether I lose Cobblestone completely, whether whatever it means, I don't know. But I have to just trust it's going to work out. I guess some tips that I've been using to practice getting better with acceptance is just taking a lot of deep breaths and focusing on what's real right now. Deep breath. I'm here. I'm alive. I have good friends. I do have good friends in my circle. I do have myself. I'm learning to love myself. I can look in the mirror and be like, wow, I look good today. I care about myself. I don't want to just kill myself right now and give up. I'm using a lot of mantras, like it is what it is, like it sounds kind of stupid, but it is what it is. I don't want to say fuck it, we ball, but I mean shit, we do. This too shall pass. Like, this will all pass. Everything will pass. It's hard to see the end of the tunnel when you're like in the thick of it, not shouting out KSI's song or anything. But dude, I'm so cringy. Holy fuck. But it will pass. Things will get easier. Every day will get a little easier. Even though it's hard right now. I've cried every single night for months now. But it will get easier. I'm trying to focus on small actions that I can take instead of just sitting here. And I'm not saying to ignore your thoughts, but there's a difference between overindulging in these bad thoughts and, instead of just acknowledging it and letting it pass. Like, you can just sit here and be like, man, I can't believe we're not together anymore. I like, there's a difference between, overindulging in it versus, thinking about it, being like, okay, I do feel this way. I am sad, but what can I do right now to feel better? You know what I mean? And I've been journaling a lot about my feelings, and that's been helping me, because I'm not the best at expressing how I truly feel in the moment, especially when it's an emotionally charged situation. I've said a lot of things that have gotten me in trouble because I'm so emotional. I just say the first thing that comes to my head. It's like word vomit. So journaling has helped me kind of realize how I'm truly feeling. So when I do have those moments, I can kind of better articulate what I'm trying to say. Why I want to give you guys some reasons why you should keep going if anybody's in similar situations, or even if you're just feeling sad. Life isn't stagnant. This situation you're in, no matter how bad, it eventually will change. It's inevitable. Life will keep moving. You'll get back with this person, or you'll move on. You'll find someone new. You'll learn to love yourself. Something will happen. Whatever it is, something will happen. It's inevitable. Life is going to keep moving. The day is going to turn to night, and then back into day again. Like, shit will keep moving. So, no matter how hard it is right now, every second that passes by is another second. It's another, opportunity for something. There's always a way forward, but you have to keep moving to find it. Because, like I said, I could just sit here and, wallow away for the rest of my life. But I don't want to do that. I want to truly improve myself and be better. And I'm gonna keep moving forward and find it, no matter how hard it is, no matter how badly I wish it was different. I'm gonna keep moving. And you owe it to yourself to see what's on the other side of the struggle. Because man, you'll find out how beautiful you are as a person, you know, like especially when you're going through something like a heartbreak. When only you have yourself, you know, you're backed into a corner, you'll be surprised at what you can do as a person. You'll be surprised at what you find out about yourself. And you know, I really hope that's a beautiful I really hope it's beautiful for you guys. You owe it to yourself. And you know, I want to end on a positive note. Acceptance isn't about giving up. It's about giving yourself a chance to grow, and to do better. It's okay to grieve what you've lost or what didn't happen, but you know, don't stay there too long. The future is waiting for you, but only if you're willing to meet it. The future is there. It's there. It's gonna happen, but you have to take that step. You have to keep moving, left, right, left, right. Put that foot in front of the other. Get back into working out. Eat healthier. Surround yourself with loved ones. You know, whatever it may be. You have to keep moving. I've mentioned before, I don't really have the best relationship with my parents. And then I feel like currently I'm like losing a lot of my friends that I thought were close. So it's hard not to feel alone. But I'm gonna keep moving because I'm excited for what's to come. Whether that's I make new friends, whether I reconnect with my family, whether I get back with Cobblestone, whatever it might be, I'm gonna keep moving because I'm excited. You should be excited for your future. Life is so beautiful. I mean, I'm playing Minecraft and look how beautiful this is. Life is amazing. You owe it to yourself to see it through. So yeah, guys, this was my little video on acceptance. I really want to get back into it. Like I said, I've just been dealing with a lot. I'm still here. If you guys are still here, I really appreciate you guys. I kind of wrote a couple things down for this video. That's why maybe I articulated my words a little better. Yeah, I really do love and care about each and every one of you. I'm excited to continue my journey. I hope you guys, whether you're going through something or not, I hope these help you realize something about yourself. And we keep pushing. We keep moving. Whether it's slow motion, it's better than no motion. You know what I mean? So yeah, guys. Till the next one. It's been Josh. It's been real. Bye.